Hi, this is Ulrike from Joy of Syntax and English in Color. Today, I want to discuss a problem that lots of German speakers have. They often confuse two sounds, and I'm going to share my screen. I always do, because I want to show you a PowerPoint. There we go, creating ease and flow in speech. And also what I didn't put down here is that I want to create yummy bite-sized study units for you. Okay, the VW issue. First, I would like you to distinguish between, excuse me, letters and sounds. Now, there are letters like W and V. There are letters that occur in the alphabet. And then there are sounds. And sometimes letters and sounds seem the same, and sometimes they're quite different. Because there is such a big discrepancy between English spelling and pronunciation, a transcription system was developed. And first, when written language was developed, letters were supposed to represent sounds. But as language evolved, writing stayed more constant and changed less over the years and centuries than pronunciation. And of course, there are also all these dialects and accents, and so it's very important to distinguish between letters and sounds now. I talk about IPA and the purpose of transcription in another video. So for now, I want to focus on two letters and sounds in English that are challenging for German speakers. Okay, in German, we do not have this sound. Well, in standard high German, we do not have this sound. It's a bilabial glide, as in wow. We do, however, have this sound, which is a labiodental fricative, a voiced labiodental fricative. However, the letter V usually represents a sound that is voiceless. And so that is very difficult for us. When we see the letter V, we want to go f. But in English, this letter usually represents a voiced sound v that's very gentle and voiced. So that is a challenge. We have to recondition our body and our ears to have a different response to that signal. And so standard high German doesn't have this w sound. And so when we learn English, we learn, okay, there is this sound, as in wow, that's cool, the wow sound. And it's actually quite easy for us, and we learn it and we're happy. But somehow we have difficulties with this sound, and we often forget that this letter represents this sound in English, and we also forget that because that English actually has this sound as in German Wagen. Now, I talk too much. I'm going to give you examples to make this clearer. The German word Wagen, Wagen has a voiced sound. Wagen, it's a voiced labiodental fricative Wagen. The English word that means it, or developed out of the same word, is wagon with the wow sound. So compare German Wagen and English wagon. Now, I haven't met many students who have a problem with that. They can say Wagen and wagon. And then we have the German word warum and English why. So warum, why. And let's see here. There are some wow words. Who, what, when, where, and why. Your WH question words that are very important for grammar and detectives or policemen. Who, what, when, where, and why. And useful words are wombat, wolf, wiki, widget, and well. So all seems well, except that Germans often transfer this wow sound to words that actually have a V sound. That's why I call it the VW issue. Here. These are words that Germans find challenging, although there are no hard sounds in them. It's just that they don't have the mindset for these words. So once you understand the problem, it's very easy to avoid it. Available, visit, very well. Lots of Germans substitute the wow sound for this and this and this sound here. I won't say it the wrong way. It's not good. The subconscious mind doesn't understand no. So trust me when I say lots of German students of all ages have problems with that. So just enjoy the proper pronunciation of these words. Available. And you can practice it by saying, hi, German, Wagen, wow, wow, available. Wagen, wow, wow, visit, very well. Now, so many people use the wow sound here, but it's very well. You did that very well. Okay, here are example sentences. This is what people often hear on cell phone providers often have these automated messages, and the German cell phone providers often mispronounce this word. So I would like you to say it correctly. The person you're trying to reach is not available at present. The person you're trying to reach is not available at present. She's visiting her aunt in New York. She's visiting her aunt in New York. And finally, thank you. I'm doing very well indeed. Thank you. I'm doing very well indeed. Here are some cool minimal pairs. Wine, vine, west, vest, wet, vet, wiper, viper, wiser, visor, whale, veil, worse, verse. Or verse. Actually, I switched to British English. You know why? Because I was thinking of the book that I got these minimal pairs from and this example sentence. And I was just thinking that I need to show you the book. And boom, I switched to British English. Because this book here, it's English Pronunciation Illustrated by John Trim, is a very, very useful pronunciation practice book. I don't have a tape that goes along with it, but they use the IPA. It is for British pronunciation. I mean, it was designed for British pronunciation. However, I find the example where it's also useful for American pronunciation, but then they don't give you the IPA for that. So anyway, these most of these pairs are suggested by Mr. Trim, and I'm very grateful. And this example sentences is also from this book. Okay, so here's your practice sentence. William always wears a very warm woolen vest in winter. And lots of Americans say in the winter, but in British English you say in winter. William always wears a very warm woolen vest in winter. Okay, so have fun practicing those words. I am Friederike from Joy of Syntax and English in Color. And I hope that you enjoyed this little video. And I just realized that I spoke English, and usually I speak German. But I hope you're okay with that. Take good care, and I'll see you again in this space. Bye.